Welcome back to Talk About Nerds, your jolly source for all things geeky. My name is Sindre, and with me I have my magically gifted friend, Åvar.
Ho, ho, ho.
And my older edition, the nerdiest of Nords, Ørjan.
Oh.
Episode 14 of Talk About Nerds is a product of Nords and Nerds, a media group where we play Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, and make the Talk About Nerds podcast and game night. You can find everything we do on YouTube, Twitch, and Spotify at Nords and Nerds. Today's episode is sponsored by Victory Point, your local hobby store in Bryne, Norway. Victory Point has a large gaming area where the communities and in-store play are the number one priority. If you're looking for a new Warhammer army, or if you're interested in buying the games we're talking about, check out victorypoint.no. Currently only ships to addresses in Norway.
Victory Point, the starting point of your victories.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Mostly gentlemen, I believe.
Yeah, this time.
And conglomerate forces of jolly good cheer.
I'm not gonna assign you a gender.
I assign my own gender.
Good.
I am Father Christmas.
Whoa, dude.
No,
You missed the beard.
Yeah, I know. I shaved it recently. A little bit. Tiny bit.
And it's too blonde, not white.
Yeah, I know. I'm not old enough yet.
And you need to add a few more pounds.
Nah, it's enough.
But only a
It's enough. It's enough.
No,
I got
so as everyone who's watching this episode can see, we are in a jolly good mood.
Jolly good cheer.
We have some Christmas decorations. We are all dressed in some Christmas attire, even though some of us are questioning Ørjan's decision
Skullvikes
of wearing Vikings
Well,
Christmas attire.
Scandinavia is the area that kind of made Christmas,
It's Nords.
but it's Yule in Scandinavia.
Yuletide.
Yuletide.
So, it's been a while since the last time we were able to record a podcast.
Yes.
Very good at this every month kind of thing.
Partially my fault, partially your fault.
Partially Ørjan's fault.
No,
It's all our fault.
it's never Ørjan's fault. He's a good boy.
I wouldn't go that far.
I was sick. You were sick.
Yeah,
Similar.
I'm still slightly sick, so if you have some odd cuts in this episode, that's probably me coughing.
That's a Pokemon.
Coughing.
But Ørjan will probably make those cuts very beautiful.
Yeah, he'll cut in a picture of Coffin from Pokemon.
Nice.
I'll make a coughing montage.
Anyway, have you guys been up to anything interestingly geeky for the last 2 months?
It's not geeky, but we all started playing paddle.
Yeah.
Yes, we
I
did.
even have a paddle-related ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Paddle.
It even blinks. If you can see it, it's probably very hard to see.
Yes.
So they opened.
But I would say that playing paddle is decidedly not geeky.
yeah.
It depends.
No,
It depends.
sports are not nerdy.
Sports can be nerdy.
No,
And geeky.
incorrect.
Technically, chess is a sport.
Yes, but
Let's start that discussion.
Yeah, but the people that say chess is a sport are also wrong.
That's true. So, you guys are playing paddle over here. I'm playing paddle with my job currently because I
Traitor.
never find time to play with you guys on Sundays.
Traitor.
But I would say that I play with 4 or 5 guys, all very nerdy developers. So that's pretty cool.
We didn't need to know that about you.
Oh, yes, you did.
That you play with 4 or 5 guys. That's unnecessary information, Sindre.
No girls yet.
No.
We're trying
No,
to
we need
recruit.
to bring in some as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
To play paddle.
Paddle is very
Well,
fun.
very fun game.
It's
Huge
really
scaled down tennis
Yeah.
or scaled up table tennis.
And scaled down squash. Or scaled up in size, scaled down in speed.
Yeah.
Yes. Quite
Because
enjoyable though.
Yeah, because
I
the
almost
court is very
murdered.
similar.
I almost murdered Ørjan last
Yeah.
time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How?
We had an intense back and forth, and then I hit him in the shoulder with the ball. Quite
Cool.
hard, I believe.
Quite hard.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but it happened.
It's fine. It's a winning strategy.
yeah.
Hit the opponent, victory.
Yeah, the opponent counts as a touch, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he can't be touched by the ball and then hit it over again. So,
You can't?
so if you hit him with the ball, he's done.
Oh.
Unless
Yeah.
the ball actually flies back over the net.
Oh.
Which
So I can just start using my hand then.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, if you want to.
it wouldn't.
It's not going to go well.
might go well.
I'm not sure if it would be legal going back over, but that doesn't matter. I was also hit by a ball like a week ago.
I was
Very
hit by
hard.
ball 3 times.
Yeah, during that day.
You need to start moving.
Um,
You're supposed to use the racket, not the body.
It hit my foot, it hit my shoulder, and it hit somewhere very sensitive in between.
Yes, but that hit was quite soft, I believe. It was
Yes.
the hard hit.
No, the other 2 were harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did feel slightly bad when I hit you with the ball, but at the same time, point.
So we've seen some things in preparation of this podcast because obviously we're doing a Christmas theme thing.
Ho,
Yes.
ho, ho.
So have you seen, played, done anything gaming related or video related or anything that's...
I saw the movie miniseries, whatever you call it, that we all saw. I also saw a couple of more other Christmassy movies on Netflix.
Yeah, I was asking if you had seen anything not Christmas related.
Oh, not? Well,
I-
yes, I have.
I started binging *Halt and Catch Fire* again.
What?
Catch Fire. I've never heard of
Yeah.
this.
You haven't even heard of
No.
*Halt and Catch Fire* is a old command for like retro computers like Commodore that just shut the computer completely down. But the TV show is about the computer industry in the 80s.
So I have to ask, is it Halt and Catch Fire or is it
Yes.
Halt and Catch Fire?
It's *Halt and Catch Fire*.
Okay. So it's a name and Catch Fire.
No, halt as in stop.
So it's Hold and Catch Fire.
Halt.
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 Halt
Halt and Catch Fire.
Yeah, because you said it like it was a name.
Yeah, it's the name of a TV show.
No, but you said it like...
Yeah, I understand.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind. I've watched Wednesday,
Yeah.
the TV series. Very nice.
I've watched 3 or 4 episodes, I think.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Interview with a Vampire,
Yeah.
which
Ooh.
is really nice. You need to watch that.
TV show.
Mm.
And if you want to get really geeky, I finally continued building my 8-bit computer on breadboards.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm making basically, I guess you could classify it as a CPU
Oh,
with just bespoke chips
cool.
on breadboards.
Mm. Very
R-
nice. Very
runs.
nerdy. Exceptionally nerdy.
Yeah. It's as nerdy as get. I'm making my own assembly language so you can program it.
Cool. Very cool.
That's awesome.
Extremely nerdy.
I haven't really had time for much. I've read a lot of audiobooks because I have an hour commute every day.
You listen to audio.
I'll listen to a lot of audiobooks. I've read a lot of books. Nothing very interesting or fun,
Mm.
except for I reread the Beast Hunter book, the book my friend wrote,
Mm.
because the second one came out very recently.
I haven't finished reading that. I'm sorry.
No.
I shall.
I haven't started it.
I've heard the audiobook a few times, 2 times now.
Mm.
It's I like the book, but I'm not 100% sold on the reader, the voice,
Ah, the audiobook reader,
Yeah.
you mean?
Mm.
the narrator. That's the
Mm.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second one, I'm just gonna read the actual book,
Old school
which
way.
I haven't done for a long time.
Yeah.
I
That's
need
gonna
to
be
read
interesting.
more books in general.
Other than that, I've been very busy with life and work and
And sickness.
sickness and Christmas preparations
Mm.
because we're doing Christmas at my house this year. So I have to
First time hosting. You have to
Yes.
do stuff.
get everything ready, and I
You
have
need
to.
you
have-
need to make a ribbe.
No, pinnekjøtt.
No, you traitor.
But I also have to find out what I don't have, which people usually have in their houses when Christmas comes around.
Like what? Like what?
Like
Toilet paper?
cutlery, everything that you
What?
need for making
Potpourri?
food. Cutlery.
Oh, cutlery.
Everything you need just to make a Christmas dinner. Everything you need to serve a Christmas dinner.
But you have cutlery.
I have some.
Yeah, it's called a knife and a fork.
Yeah, but I'm more talking
and
like
spoon.
extra stuff. There's
You
always
not have
something.
enough?
I don't have a treslive. I don't know what the English word
Wooden
is.
ladle?
Ladle, yeah,
Wooden ladle? What do you need
Didn't have
that
one.
for?
for the porridge.
Yeah, you
Rice
can just
porridge.
use a ladle.
I need a wooden one.
No.
Very important.
No. Is this your
Yeah.
girlfriend talking? What hell?
No. I'm making most of this food.
Yeah, but why do you need a wooden... Ah, never mind.
It's tradition. It's beauty. Anyway, and then I've been playing a whole lot of Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, but you played too much of it already, so.
And then I played a little bit of Genshin Impact on the sponsored stream stuff. That was fun. Still not played it since, but I would like to. But
Time.
I have so many other things I would rather do.
Yeah.
If I had time to sit down on my computer and play a game. There are so many games I would prioritize over it.
I have a bad habit that I go home, sit down, relax, and I play Slay the Spire. The same game. Just
Yeah. I've mostly played Victoria 3 lately.
Ooh, yeah.
It's really, really good.
We're doing what you call comfort gaming.
yes, brain dead
Yeah.
gaming.
Well, Victoria is not brain dead.
No.
Yours is not.
It would be if you've played it for 1,500 hours and you're just like manually or automatically just doing everything.
Yeah, maybe.
But other than that, I can't really say I've done anything exceptionally nerdy.
We haven't been very nerdy for the last months, apparently.
But it's like I haven't
Excuse
made
me?
stuff.
We have.
Ørjan has, but Sindre and I.
You are the nerdiest of Nords.
Yes, you are the
so,
nerdiest of nerds. I
uh,
need to be a more active nerd. That's my New Year resolution: be more actively nerdy.
Well, you're still playing Magic 2 times a week, at least.
Some weeks, not every
Yeah,
week.
he was
I
sick
had
for a while as well.
hiatus.
But
I have actually, I made a new deck today for tomorrow's stream, or Tuesday 20th?
Yes.
Yes.
That's tomorrow when we
For us.
record this podcast.
Yes.
We don't know when this podcast airs, so he might
Hopefully
have,
before Christmas.
No, hopefully if everything works out and I don't get sick and my computer crashes again, the 24th.
oh, nice.
So if you're listening to this, Merry Christmas.
Which for all you international people,
It's the correct day.
24th is Christmas.
Yes.
It's not
In
the
Scandinavia.
25th.
So if you don't have much to do on Christmas Eve, listen to us. And if you're hearing this on Christmas Eve, cool. If not, then it's too late.
Yes.
But still, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever.
Yes.
Have a good time. That's what I mean.
So I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies,
I watched one.
but very few I would categorize as nerdy or geeky.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
there aren't that many that I would categorize.
I would say
Yeah.
the one we collectively saw was quite geeky.
Yeah, I agree. That's very geeky.
That's very geeky. And I
we'll-
love that one.
Yeah, and we'll get to a review on that one. Did you?
There is another nerdy one which I like. Well, is it nerdy though? It's Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it
It's-
particularly nerdy?
okay nerdy, I'd say.
It's culty.
It's very culty.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh yeah, and I probably during this week I will be watching the Julekalender,
Ooh.
the Norwegian / English speaking.
I usually watch that. I watched that last year. I was supposed to watch it this year, but we didn't have access to the streaming service that has it.
Oh, I have it on file.
Awesome. But
I
I've been
could probably-
watching Blåfjell,
I don't like that
Blue
one as much.
Mountain.
Yeah, Blue Mountain in English.
It's just so nostalgic for me.
Eh,
And I've been
Blue
watching.
Mountain came out when I was like a teenager, so it didn't like catch me.
I've also been introduced to a new one by Frida, which is called Pakten. It's a Danish. The Pact. It's a Danish advent calendar series,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about elves. No, Nisser, Santa.
So in, I will make a very short explanation.
Yeah,
In
go ahead.
Scandinavian lore, we have a Santa, but we also more traditionally have Santas, which are small fey creatures.
Yeah.
That help around farms.
Yeah,
That's the like lore, classical Scandinavian lore for Santas.
they're basically jolly elves, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
kind of. And as long as you feed them a little bit, they will help around the farm or house.
Yeah, I actually played a D&D one-shot with a Christmas theme where they had to save Santa and his wife.
Mm.
It was pretty fun. Santa
We will
Santa
have-
ended up dying.
Yeah, we need to do that for next year
Yeah, I
for
agree.
Destiny by Dice.
It was the plan this year as well, but things have
Things happened.
halted, and we're currently not doing D&D
We're doing a
on
rework.
stream. Yeah, we're changing up how we do stuff.
Mm.
But anyway, yeah, the pact is about these Yule elves, Nisser,
All Santas.
which humans can't see them unless they believe in them.
Mm.
And, they are being attacked by sort of this ice witch thing, which is also basically a Santa, which has been corrupted by some things.
Mm.
And she's trying to kill all the Santas and take over the world and be powerful, but she can't collect all her power without killing the others. And the only way to stop her is a pact that was made a long time ago between a human and a Santa. And
Is
they
this
have to
for
find this
children
pact.
or
It's for children, yeah.
typically Danish? Yeah.
It's pretty
The Danes are
interesting.
atypical compared to the rest of the world, where it's like, oh, you shouldn't show like violence and murder to children. It's like, fuck it.
There's a kid in that show that's kidnapped for like 11 days and just kept in sort of like an ice cave thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Typically Danes.
But it's also PG-6. It's very
Yeah,
mild,
Denmark.
but also the themes are
Mm.
interesting. So it's more like fantastical than what I'm used to, and
Oh.
like Blue Mountain, which
Where
is
were you watching that?
NRK, I believe.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
It's free on the internet.
Oh.
NRK TV. It's
Then I'll have
everything
to
is
check
free.
it out.
Yeah.
Then.
So I'm just streaming it on my TV.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen any?
Nope.
Nope. I'm not surprised. Okay. I have one thing I wanted to talk about a little bit, and that is Henry Cavill.
Ah, yes.
He's had an interesting month,
Yeah.
Career
to say
change.
the least.
He's back as Superman. He's not back as Superman. Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it all started with him resigning as The Witcher, which was it started. It started with Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where he
Cameo.
had a cameo. I still haven't seen that movie.
Me
I have.
neither.
But it started with a cameo there. And then shortly after, he resigned his role as The Witcher, Geralt
Which
of Rivia.
which I and many other assumed was because he wanted to come back as Superman. And
Yeah. And then he announced, I'm coming back as Superman. A week later,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be playing Superman anymore because James Gunn is changing up the entire
Which I
DC
think is a
universe.
good thing, right?
Yeah, I agree.
The Snyderverse has been not great, so
Shitty.
so it needed a big reboot.
Mm.
What Snyder was doing was just like a superhero, make it dark.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
The Flash, make it dark.
Mm.
It's like he has dark elements, which are awesome, but only if he's funny as well in it.
Yeah, the problem with The Flash is the same as if you try to make like Spider-Man properly dark.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite
No.
function.
And the Man of Steel. Have you seen these videos on death counts? Death counts in the
No.
Man of Steel. It's like in the millions because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
breaking
You mean the
buildings.
one they count how many people he probably killed?
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're breaking skyscrapers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's
And
not
mass.
Superman.
That's not Superman. Superman does everything he can to not have
Yeah.
casualties, especially civilians,
Yeah.
even the bad guys.
But even in the comic books, there are casualties.
Yeah.
Of course, but not if he can stop it, and he doesn't even try in this movie. And that's why I think like making Superman dark in that way.
Yeah. The
Doesn't really-
DCU needed a reboot.
Yeah.
The Batman, sure, make him as dark as you want.
Yeah.
The Batman is dark.
Well, actually, the thing about Batman is you can make him as dark as you want. You can make him a mass murderer if you want to. He wouldn't be a hero anymore.
No.
He would still be Batman.
Batman, you could do that kind of thing with, but not the Flash, not Superman.
No.
So I think James Gunn is going to do a lot of good. He did.
Yeah.
He's done
Maybe.
some interesting things, but it is also a loose cannon, I would say.
Yeah.
But more interestingly,
Yeah.
Warhammer
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was fired from Superman, and the day after,
got a job.
on his Instagram account, a certain symbol was displayed. And then
The twin-headed eagle of the Imperium, I believe. Aquila, yes.
And yeah, so he is creative director of.
Is it a movie or a series?
It can be both.
Yes, the Amazon has the license for both movies and TV shows based in the Warhammer 40k universe.
Yeah. And all they have currently is a deal that he's creative director, and they could make several movies, several TV series. He might star, he might only be the creative director.
Henry Cavill is a fan of Warhammer. He plays Warhammer.
Yes.
He knows the lore.
Yes.
If this series or film of movies are not made as grimdark as they should be, I will be annoyed.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Amazon owns, well, they are the top, like, yes or no people. So...
They did fuck up the Wheel of Time.
Yes. So
No, they
I will hold my skepticism until we see
Not
something.
yet. But they are edging it.
No.
Anyway. So that was very interesting to follow Henry Cavill's journey this month.
Yeah, I think Ørjan linked it to me. Or was it you? I don't remember.
I did.
You did.
I did.
And then when I saw it, I was like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
yes, please.
Yes.
That's very promising because we don't need Henry Cavill for Superman. He was good as Geralt of Rivia, but
And his
he's done
backstory,
2 seasons, so
yeah, and his backstory for why he really loved being Superman is kind of cool. He has a mini. He met the previous Superman, no, the original one. Yeah, he met the original Superman actor,
Christopher.
the one
Reeves?
that got
Not
became
the
paraplegic.
original one, but the one from the first movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why he wanted to be Superman, and then he became Superman. And
Yes.
he wasn't a bad actor for Superman. He was
No.
just written.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was
Snyder.
not the problem with that movie.
Yeah.
Snyder
Or
was.
those movies.
Mhm.
And the loud majority makes Warner Brothers believe that we want Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, the loud minority. I mean, not
Yes.
the
Yes, the
majority.
loud minority.
The loud minority.
Mm. If you scream loud enough, people will listen to you.
Yeah, and that's
Unfortunate.
sad. Did anyone of you see the Snyder cut of
Yeah.
Justice League? Did
I
you
think
see
I
the
forgot-
entire thing?
I think I
Yes.
forgot to do that.
What did you think
It was okay.
compared to the Whedon cut?
About the same.
Yeah.
Some extra scenes thrown in.
I started watching it and then I basically turned it off as soon as the sort of like info screen in the start came up, which said this movie has been filmed in 4:3 ratio to preserve not just Whedon, Zack Snyder's creative vision for the movie. And I'm like, okay, not for me. Especially since it's probably just to justify some cuts somewhere that didn't work in larger format or something.
Yeah.
I just remember that I've been doing something slightly naughty, which is
Oh.
I've been rewatching The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And just last Sunday, I watched Jumanji again.
The original? Or
Yeah, the original one, not the new ones. The new ones are fine, but the original one with Robin Williams is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But the 4:3 format, that's just basically Joss Whedon saying, Zack Snyder saying, I made this for the iPad.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool for you, bro.
Yep.
Don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an okay movie, but it was very much Snyder movie, which is, whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's stop ragging on Superman.
I like Superman.
I prefer other characters over Superman.
Yeah, I prefer Marvel from the comics as well. So.
Yeah.
But up until recently, DC had the better TV shows. They just
True.
can't now cancel them all, and Marvel has made some better ones. So you know.
Yeah.
What do DC have left?
Not much. So they're basically starting from the ground up.
Yeah, the only thing remaining is the Lois and Superman.
Yeah, that's probably going away.
I haven't watched that one yet.
But they retconned it, so it's now not part of the Arrowverse anymore.
You mean the DC verse? Isn't that what
No,
they
it's-
rebranded it?
Yeah, but it's just standalone now.
It's very interesting because the name Arrowverse comes from the fans. And then they did some restructuring, changed out the CEO, sold the company, and then we need to make it named DC Verse now because Arrow is not on the air anymore and we don't want to affiliate it to that thing. And yeah, but it's fan named.
Yeah.
It's like the MCU is also technically fan named.
Hmm.
You don't just change those names.
Oh yeah, but didn't you know the DCEU and DCU?
Oh, those stuck around.
No, those were corporates. So they first named it DCEU, and now it's just DCU because they figured they needed a rename.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the theme of today's episode is
Christmas.
Christmas or Yule or
whatever Christmas.
Winter
Holidays
holiday.
or Hanukkah or
So we're not technically talking Christmas.
No,
We're talking
winter
holidays.
winter solstice celebration.
yeah.
Whatever holidays you celebrate in December. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we are celebrating.
And what we basically base everything off is, of course, our own opinions and our own experiences with this holiday.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's going to be very centric around Norway.
Yule.
Yule.
Yuletide.
But before we get into that, we have a quiz for you guys, and I'm the quiz master this time, which means I don't get to lose.
Yeah. True.
So, the quiz is, of course, Christmas-based.
Mm.
So, what's your Christmassy buzzer?
Ho ho ho.
God damn it.
Ha ha.
Okay. God damn it and ho ho ho.
No. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Eh.
Okay, first question. What's the name of the bad guys in Home Alone? And what do they call themselves?
No.
Why do you ask me name questions? You know I can't answer them.
It's not people names, it's character names.
Yeah, still same problem.
And they say the names so many times.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah, same. We're me and Ørjan are the same age, and we probably haven't seen that movie in the same amount of time.
Yeah.
So no guesses?
No.
Do you know the name of what they call themselves?
No.
No.
They have a trademark how they leave the houses.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
No.
They're called Harry and Marv,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
and they are the wet bandits
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
because they flood the houses after
Yeah.
they are done
Okay.
robbing them.
If you say so.
So no points there. Second question. What's the name of the building in which most of the action in Die Hard takes place?
Ho ho ho. Is it the Chrysler building?
No.
No. Okay, I was gonna guess the same thing, so no.
The name is used quite a few times in the movie because the sort of owner or the name is also the name of the guy who's hosting the party that they're at. The guy they're trying to rob.
Cool. Haven't seen that movie in
Yes,
years as well.
same. Why do you ask name questions? You know this.
It's very Christmassy.
Yeah, but
That
it's
is true.
not
That is true.
the name of the building. My God,
It's Nakatomi Plaza.
Okay.
I would never have
Cool.
guessed that.
That's the kind of thing I sit and know and
No,
nope. Okay. This is not a name question.
good.
Even though
It's a
there's a name
year
in
question
it.
instead.
Nope. What is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Ho ho ho. Elf.
Nope. That's 7th.
Oh.
Home Alone.
2nd.
I have to say
Oh.
that was my buzzer, but that's fair enough. Good information to have. I haven't stated my guess yet. Die Hard.
No. Die Hard is very far down, actually.
Nice.
Oh, God damn it.
Do you know what year Die Hard was released?
Oh.
Ørjan, do you know?
No.
It's not a part of the quiz. It's 1988.
Cool.
Oh, my buzzer is excellent. It gives me free answers.
Yeah.
I didn't plan it.
Any more guesses, Ørjan?
No.
No. Oh, Santa Claus.
Nope. That was number 10, I think.
I have no idea. I know.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
What if I say it stars Jim Carrey?
Home Alone.
No, the Grinch.
No, The Grinch.
Yeah, but I said my goddamn buzzer. You know I did. But yeah, I was going to say The Grinch. So yeah, we had
I'm going to say...
that's
I'm
zero.
not going to give
because-
any points because
Yeah.
he said his buzzer and you said the answer. Oh, that's beautiful.
It backfired on me. No.
Have you guys heard of A Christmas Carol?
Yes.
Several, yes.
Have you heard of A Christmas Carol?
The book
Several.
A Christmas Carol.
When was A Christmas Carol published?
Oh, 18 something.
Yeah, 1817?
Busters, please.
Home Alone.
Oh.
Oh, it's so confusing.
Home Alone.
Home Alone was first. Sure.
1817?
1884.
I'm not going to do the math. No one gets a point in there. But who wrote it?
Charles Dickens.
Yeah, he's correct.
Say your buster and say the answer.
Ho,
you get
ho,
it.
ho.
Oh.
Charles Dickens.
Yes, that's 1 point for Ørjan.
Yep.
Question number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Next
5.
question.
How many Christmas episodes of Doctor Who are there? Original
Home Alone?
and 2005 versions.
Oh.
Home Alone? 12? No, 13, sorry.
No, see, the problem is they stopped doing Christmas special and started doing New Year specials.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So, guess I have
So
one.
it's-
I've made one.
And I don't think they did many of the original. It's a New Who thing.
I'm giving you one guess, and then I'm giving it to the closest one if you're wrong.
Can I make another guess then?
Nope.
Damn it.
So you have the new Doctor and the Wardrobe and the Christmas Carol. 5.
I can just as well help Ørjan. I believe
5?
all the new ones have one.
No, not all the new ones. 5.
The answer is 14,
Okay.
and there's only one in the original.
Okay.
So I was close
Yes.
because I said
Yep.
13. Well, 12. I said 13 at the last
That's
point.
1 point to each.
I believe so. Because he got Charles
But are you
Dickens.
counting the New Year specials then as the Christmas?
I'm not counting the New Year specials. No.
Okay. Okay.
I think there are 3 New Year specials.
Oh, okay. I thought they started earlier with those.
Last question, and this is the tiebreaker.
Mm.
At what date is Hog's Watch? Boom! Microphone drop.
Home Alone.
Åvar?
It's the 25th of Hogsmas. No. No, it's the 25th of St. Nick or Atlant. Something.
Do you have a guess, Ørjan?
No.
Guess. The date I found is using our calendar.
Also in our calendar.
Yeah, it's-
Not the in-movie one.
Okay.
Yeah.
24th of December.
No,
No. Okay.
I'm just gonna double check.
Yeah, come on.
My answer
Answer.
is correct.
Answer.
And it might be related. No, it might be a
Oh, oh, oh.
mini-series only, but it is the 32nd of December.
Oh.
Of course it is.
Because that's funny.
Yes, it is.
Sure.
Anyway,
So that means we are tied. I
Yes.
guess, still.
Yep.
that's fair. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Stop asking name questions.
Okay, but they're fun.
No, because I remember none of them.
So that segues us perfectly, especially if one of you could answer the question.
Mm.
Hogfather,
Yes, the movie we all watched.
the miniseries. 2 episodes of a miniseries.
Yeah, no, but
Which-
technically.
He corrected me on because I said a movie.
It's not a movie. It's not a movie.
No, it's a miniseries, which just as easily could have been a movie.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could have.
But
Easily.
it's been released in 2 parts, which makes
Hmm.
it a miniseries.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this was your suggestion, Åvar.
Yes.
Hogfather, I'd never even heard of it.
No.
It's a miniseries based on
A book.
the 20th book
Mm.
in the Discworld series.
By Terry
And
Pratchett.
it was ironically the first book to be adapted to television. Or
It was?
movie
Oh, yeah.
From Discworld.
Well, they had animated movies that are older, but probably live action, yes.
Yes.
It is also the 5th book in the death focus something.
Yeah,
I haven't read it, so I have no idea
Yeah.
about this.
I haven't read the book. I've only watched the miniseries, but I really enjoyed the miniseries.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic commentary on Christmas winter solstice holidays, I would say.
I like the holiday's name is Hogwatch, which is very obviously an analogy to hogwash,
Yeah,
which is an analogy or is a synonym of bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hogwash is older than bullshit, so
Yeah.
It's a fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
What did you think of the miniseries?
I did not like it.
You didn't? Oh,
No.
oh well.
I mean, like I've not read well, that's not true. I read like the first 2 chapters of the first Discworld book, and I watched the miniseries of the book, The Color of Magic.
Oh, yep.
Did not like that either.
Oh,
There are elements in the show that I liked, like the monster hunting nanny
no.
and
The granddaughter of death.
Yeah. Well, that's a different part, but specifically the nanny hunting monsters.
Yeah,
under
if
the
you
bed.
ignore the death connection
Yeah.
part and everything,
Yes.
she's a pretty interesting character, which could have been done more with. I know she is being used
She
a lot
is
more
used
later,
a lot more.
Yeah.
because the death saga goes into the Susan saga and the books.
yeah,
what I read.
Like I haven't read anything, so I'm only reviewing this
Yeah.
miniseries on the basis, and considering it's the first adaptation, no one should have been expected to know more, so they should have adapted it in a way that explained everything for completely newbies like me.
Yeah.
So I liked that, and I liked the old wizards making new spirits on a whim.
Yeah,
Um,
the smartest men in the world
yeah,
gathered in one location.
but it's not
Doing nothing.
my humor.
So
So the old wizard's opening a door with a lot of warnings because he wants to have a bath by himself, but he brings all his friends with him to have this bath by himself because he didn't want to have a bath with them. It's like, okay, sure.
I didn't think he actually brought them along. They just followed because he's the dean of that school.
Yeah.
But yes, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so it's
They're
like,
always following him.
Yeah, they are always following him.
and you know that all the inventions of this wizard that has this closed in never works. So why? Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of that kind of stuff where it just like in a world.
Not your type of humor.
Yeah, in a world where magic is commonplace, like they say in the intro, magic is just another profession.
Yes.
And yet somehow the existence of the Hogfather is relying on people believing in him, but nobody believes in him. And yet magic is everywhere.
No, children believe in him.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the problem was belief was waning.
Yes.
Yeah.
The concept of the movie, spoiler, is that a plot is made to assassinate the Hogfather,
And
essentially.
and I understand a little bit about who these people are who tried to have him assassinated.
Yeah, but that was never.
But it's never
Explained.
explored in any way.
No.
It's sort of like
probably explored in other books, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter for this show.
No.
unless they had a plan of making.
Yeah, I
bigger.
will concede that there are a lot of characters and concepts that are not explained, but because it's expected that you've read some of the other stuff
Yeah.
or seen some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Which just makes for a bad adaptation.
But if you were to explain everything, you would have to have a TV series or movie for old books.
And they
That,
should,
or you could drop some of the elements to make it more of a cohesive story for this adaptation.
adapt it for for the.
But it is
form.
explained who the 3 characters, ghostly characters, are. Not in depth, but they are explained as like the auditors of reality. The
yeah.
regulators of what needs to happen for the universe to spin on.
But then why do they need to rid the world of Hogfather?
Because it's a chaotic force that disrupts. That's how they put it.
Yeah, I'm just That's the part
Yeah,
that confused me
it's
the
not a
most.
perfect movie.
No.
I'm not saying that.
No. The concept itself is interesting, and I like that they're just making a shit ton of fun of religion and tradition and Christmas itself.
Mm.
And
That's the part I enjoyed the most.
Yeah.
And I like the humor because I like that
yeah,
British
I also
style humor.
I also enjoy that humor.
Mm.
The thing about it that I sort of dislike the most is that it's a miniseries, but I saw it as a movie,
Yeah, same.
and it lasts for, was it 3.5 hours?
Yeah, but I believe it's including the like tiny recap that
Yeah,
happens between the episodes.
Yeah, I watched it as a miniseries. So, well, I didn't know it because the source that I was watching was just one big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
But when I got halfway and there was credits, I realized it was a miniseries. So
Mm.
I stopped and watched the next episode next day.
Yeah, I
Oh.
watched it all in one sitting.
Yeah.
I watched it all as well as in one sitting.
I think I would prefer watching it in 2 sittings, just get a break in between, and
So I think
Mm.
like it probably works better as the book, where it's the, what did you say, 20th?
20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just just another chapter in a long story where you know most of these characters from before and all that.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of cool elements, but the cohesive whole as a single story just didn't work for me.
That is very fair criticism.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about it? Like,
For me, I
Right.
enjoy it just thoroughly, but I do know of most of the characters already. Not
Mhm.
in depth because I haven't read the books, but I know like Susan Death, and I know about Death, and I know Rincewind, even though he's not there in that movie, particular one. I know about the dean of the School of Magic and like
Yeah.
like how the school works. It's not explained in that movie, but the school works by the rule of dead man's shoes. So if you kill your superior, you get his position.
Cool.
Which, yeah,
Yeah.
but that's not, as you both say, it's not something that is explained in
Yeah.
this movie, which is a flaw I will openly admit.
But you know, like you can't explain everything, and when you're adapting just one part of a story, you should make some compromises. But there are some cool elements.
Yeah,
And
my favorite part about that movie in particular, the Hogfather, is it's kind of a distilled explanation for why we want to have celebrations like
Mm.
Christmas. Because very much spoiler, the end, the teaching moment at the end of the movie is the reason why we convince children to believe in the Hogfather or Father Christmas or whoever,
Yeah.
is so that when you grow older, you can accept believing in things like justice, fairness,
Yeah.
stuff, the bigger lies. Because as Death says in the movie, if you sieve the universe and strain it with the finest strain, can you show me a singular molecule of justice? No, doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
it's the same with Father Christmas, Hogfather. I don't know any other ones, but it's the same thing. You teach children to believe in something good, and then when they grow older, they are more likely to accept other concepts as just that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since you know this story more than I do,
Hmm?
can you explain to me the thing that I found most confusing at all?
Go ahead.
So Susan was, well, her father was adopted by Death.
No.
Her mother was
Yes.
adopted by Death.
Mm-hmm.
And then she hooked up with one of his assistants.
So
Yeah,
Susan's
that
mother.
doesn't matter. That's not the thing that's confusing.
Okay.
The confusing thing is they mentioned that for some reason, because she was that after the adoption was somehow related to Death, her biology changed, so she gained her powers.
Yes. So
How does that work?
yeah, I'm not 100% versed in the law, but as far as I understand it, so Susan's mother was adopted by Death in some semi-magical way.
Yeah.
But Susan's father was Death's assistant, which was, I mean, he was kind of the apprentice to Death, so he
Yeah.
learned Death's magic to a degree.
Yeah.
They then hooked up while he had started learning the magic, and she had been under Death for, I think, if I remember correctly, she was like 80 actually at that point, but she didn't age because she was adopted by Death and
Yeah.
didn't die. So I think it just was like Doctor Who. If you conceive a baby on the TARDIS, it
Yeah.
makes a Time Lord somewhat.
Because the only
If you make a baby at Death's house, you make a half-death
Death baby.
Death baby.
Because the only thing
Death
I mentioned in the
baby.
show was like her mother was adopted. She hooked up with an assistant, and then
Maid Susan.
Susan got born, and her biology was changed.
Yes.
For some reason.
Yes. Well, I think it's less biology, more
No, they
magic.
they specifically said biology
Oh, okay.
in the show,
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
which is like what?
Yeah, but it's
It's
eh,
the problem that goes like all the time in this movie. Every plot is that it's a part of something bigger.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and we're not seeing this something bigger because I don't
No.
think it ever was the plan to make it bigger. It's
No.
just we
Mm.
wanted to adapt this one thing and put it
Yes.
on television. And
and then
Yeah.
I think they made 2 more adaptations after that one.
They they only made the
Color of Magic and Going Postal.
Okay.
but the problem is that the people making this know probably everything about this.
Oh, yeah.
world. And
Yeah. It's like it seems to me like they might have adopted the book too close to the original source material, so that it doesn't actually make sense for anyone who hasn't read everything.
Yeah,
And you don't make the TV show for the people who have read everything. You make them for
no, but at the same time,
majority of
it's
people.
it's British filmmaking. Also, the animation movies and the later ones were all overseen by Terry Pratchett himself.
yeah.
So it's like, can we change this? It's like, no, probably, I believe.
Yeah.
Which, as a writer, I'm not a writer, but if I was one and I was
Yeah.
present,
Of course. You
like,
want
can
it-
we change this? No,
No.
it wouldn't make sense with the rest of the law.
Yeah.
that can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the only Terry Pratchett book I've read is Good Omens.
That's like Wheel of Time now. There isn't
Good
really since the author is dead. It's a lot of different opinions about what the direction is going to be.
They are deviating away from the books.
Yeah,
That's the short answer.
but Brandon Sanderson is also working on a lot of his cinematic universe now.
Mm.
But he has a lot of say in everything that happens,
Yeah.
and we don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing because he's not a movie writer.
Exactly.
Mm.
See, the problem with like adapting books and the author having too much control is they're good at writing books, a story for books.
With a lot of internal monologue.
And a lot of details.
Good story for books is not the same as a good stories for TV or movies. That's different.
Yeah. But then again, Brandon Sanderson might be a genius there too. We don't
Possibly.
know.
Probably.
Probably. But anyway, going on from Hogwash, Hogfather, which it's actually called. It's just the holiday that's called Hogwatch.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
That's also a thing that's kind of confusing when
Yeah.
you're not in the universe is the names.
Yeah.
It's like
Hog's Watch
yeah.
and Hogfather.
Santa Claus Day, Santa Day.
Yeah, but it's like if you go back to Christmas, it's
Yeah.
Christ Mass.
Yeah, I know.
And so you have
I'm
Christ.
not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's confusing. When
Yeah,
you're
but
not
it's
in-
confusing with the like
yeah,
real world ones as
Yeah,
well.
it is,
So
it is.
yeah.
it is.
Mm.
That's realistic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yes.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Sure.
According to your brother, no.
Hey, not me.
No, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that's not here.
He
That
says
can-
it's not a Christmas movie.
it's by popular opinion, it's a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Is it particularly Christmassy? No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's not like the spirit of Christ and Christmas and
No,
everything, but
but-
it's a Christmas. He travels to Nakatomi Plaza
On Christmas.
for a Christmas party.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
lot
like-
of Christmas stuff, and the entire movie is sort of littered with Christmassy theme, not theme, but with decorations.
It's like maybe 5 or 10%
and
Christmas.
It's a movie that's being watched on Christmas.
That's true.
And I believe it was released in December probably as well. Most
like it's kind of simple. Does a Christmas movie have to involve Santa?
No.
Then yes, it's a Christmas movie.
Yes.
And
I agree. It is a Christmas movie. It's not particularly Christmassy. No, I would say.
An interesting point that I was just thinking about the other day, if Kenna was on this podcast and I had to defend Die Hard as a Christmas movie, I have some, what are they called? Pajamas pants.
Pajama pants, yes.
And they're like, they're full pajamas though, Christmas pajamas. And it says, "Shh, I'm watching Christmas movies." And the pants have sort of, not names, but they have,
Movie titles?
No, like lines from movies.
Oh, okay.
And one of them is Yippee-ki-yay. No, not Yippee-ki-yay. What's his
Yes,
name?
it is
Yeah, it's
Yippee-ki-yay,
Yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker.
Yeah. And a few other Die Hard's references on the pants.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
But my if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Yakuza is a Christmas game series.
Yes. By that logic, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, not all. Most of the games are set around Christmas.
Yep.
And there's Christmas decorations in the streets and everything like.
But what I'm trying to get to is that what makes a Christmas movie is technically not even the movie itself.
No.
It's what we do with it.
True.
The fact that we see Die Hard on a lot of Christmas merchandise, that we watch the movie at Christmas, that people have this as a Christmas tradition.
Yeah,
That
I would
makes
say
it
the
a Christmas movie.
nostalgia makes it a Christmas movie.
Yeah. The popular way of using a product makes the product what the product is.
Sure.
Basically. And on that note, I forgot something I'd done in the intervening time between the last episode and this one. And that is I watched a movie at the cinema.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Called what is it? Violent Night.
Yeah.
Which stars the guy from Black Widow and
the guy from Black Widow. Yeah.
The guy from Black Widow?
the father.
Oh, him. Yeah, the actor, you mean?
Yeah, who also plays in this kid show. That's
the one you invited me
D&D
to when I was
Netflix,
sick. Yes.
yeah. The D&D Netflix show. What's it called? The one with the 5 kids and 11, the kid with magic and D&D creature.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Oh.
He's also in Stranger Things. He's the sheriff there.
Oh, what? Oh, that father.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the manipulative, not actually father, but...
No, he plays 11's adoptive father.
Yes, I understand now. I am...
Yeah, you were thinking about the...
the mind control bastard.
Yeah, the widow master or whatever.
I was thinking about that one. Never mind. Yes.
Anyway, he plays Santa Claus in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And he visits all the homes.
Spoilers, by the way.
One in particular, and violence ensues.
Mm.
And the movie is very a fun mix between Die Hard and Home Alone. With rated R violence.
So it's worth watching, is what you're saying.
Think about Home Alone,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the traps actually kill.
Oh, fun!
And think about Santa. That's
like the gigantic pipe in Home Alone that should have murdered at least one of those two guys.
Yeah, and Santa Claus is awesome. And let's just say he's not Christian, which makes it even more fun.
So it's more like Yuletide Santa.
Something like that. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it's very fun. It's very violent, and it's a new Die Hard classic Christmas movie.
I might have to watch it then.
Yeah. Speaking of, what are your guys' favorite Christmas movie of all time?
I don't know, but just one last point.
Yeah.
It's the movie is directed by Virkola, I believe his name is, a Norwegian director.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. I recognize the name.
Yeah. Favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas movie.
Christmas movie.
And of course, allowing for a lot of nostalgia here.
I will amend that question by movie/series, I think.
No.
Only movie?
Let's start with movie.
Okay. Fair enough.
Is there a Christmas series except for Hogfather, I mean?
Yeah. The julekalender.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That doesn't
yeah.
count.
No,
I want movie.
Okay.
Let's do
Specifically
movies.
movie.
Yes.
The one I most regularly watch every Christmas, more or less, is probably Nightmare Before Christmas.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Sindre?
I'm struggling. I don't really do favorites that much. I watch a lot of Christmas movies.
If you could just watch one.
If you had to choose one of them,
Let's say if I was just gonna sit down now and watch a Christmas movie, and it would be like the best one that I could watch.
Yep.
I'm thinking like maybe the Santa Claus or Die Hard.
The Santa
The
Claus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But that's
I'd
just
rather-
that's just because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's my answer as well.
Yeah,
Because of nostalgia.
it's like
But so Die Hard or
No,
Santa Claus?
No,
No,
not,
the
not
Santa
Die Hard,
Claus.
just the Santa Claus.
The Santa
the
Claus.
Santa Claus. I think that's just because of nostalgia. Because I
Yeah.
watched that a million times when I was younger.
Yes.
And
I can understand that. Yeah.
what's the actor's name again?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
No, that's the character's name, I believe.
No,
No.
it's the actor's name.
It is?
Yeah.
But the show is Tim Allen.
He is Tim Allen.
In Tim Allen.
Yep.
Well, not the show. The show isn't Tim Allen. It's something I don't remember. He plays like a carpenter,
The show is called Home Improvement.
Home Improvement, but he plays Tim Allen there.
Yes.
Which is
Which is
a
confusing.
very good move, like Will Smith did.
Yep.
I
He
don't
plays
remember.
Will Smith
it
in-
might have
yeah.
been Tim Allen who. No, it's probably not. Someone gave Will Smith the advice that use your own name because people are gonna remember this name,
Yeah,
and that's
they do.
that's very obvious now with Carlton
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everyone remembers Carlton. If he
Everyone.
shows up, you see him. That's Carlton
That's Carlton. Yeah.
and Will Smith
Yes.
Yep.
And you remember none of the other ones.
and Tim Allen.
Yes. Yeah. So, so nostalgic. I watched that when I got home from school.
Yeah.
Some days.
Same.
So
So
your
fun.
favorite series is the Julekalender?
The julekalender, I believe.
Not Hog's father.
Well, I really enjoy that, but I don't watch that one every Christmas.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
It doesn't have the nostalgia effect.
Not quite. For me, I watched the julekalender when it came out, and it was so... I looked forward to watching it every day until it was, like, done.
Yeah.
What's their name again? The Strawberry
The Traveling Strawberries.
Traveling Strawberry.
They are the ones who play the small
Elves.
Santas, elves, Santas. In Norwegian, it's julenisser. In
Yeah.
English, it...
Nisser.
Yeah, I've seen it maybe 2 times.
I think I've
Yeah.
seen it maybe 3 or 4.
I think I'd watched it more than that.
The way they're talking is just fascinating.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And I like the music.
They have a very, very well balanced mix of Norwegian and English.
I
It's-
wonder
it's-
why they did that.
I have no idea.
Yeah. It's based on a Danish... The Danish one is the original one.
Oh,
The
cool.
julekalender is a Danish show, and they made it... I don't know if it was copy-paste, but it's close to. It's like Olsenbanden, the
Yeah.
Olsen Band. It's a copy of a Danish show.
It's hard to be a Nisseman.
It's hard to be a Nisseman.
But I just saw this, what was it called? 24 Stars for Christmas or something. It's a Norwegian celebrity julekalender show,
Okay.
Christmas calendar show. It's very chaotic and weird. But they had one episode which was about other julekalenders, Christmas calendars, and they had people from these shows
Oh.
come on stage, and the people had to guess who are they, where are they from.
Yeah, because a lot of the characters in Norwegian traditional TV shows are children.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
But one of the ones was Hansi.
He must
He's
have been easy to
old.
recognize. Oh,
No,
he's
no.
very old now.
He's not that easy to recognize.
Really?
But he's one of the few like very famous old
Yeah, because
calendars that we
he's
have.
probably like 60 something now.
Yeah, maybe 70.
I don't think 70.
I don't know. Because he was an adult in
Oh yeah, he was
the
like
show,
40.
and that was, when was that aired for the first time?
It's probably like 11, 12 years ago or something.
More.
More
more.
maybe.
I'm gonna just double check.
Yeah. Because I suspect he's around 60 something, 65 maybe.
94.
Yeah, 1994.
1994.
I'm so old.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So we were 5 when it first aired.
94, yeah, we were 5.
What I also learned that I didn't know back then is that he also plays the woman.
Yeah. You didn't know?
I didn't
You
know.
didn't notice?
I know it was a man playing, but I didn't
Do you remember
notice.
names, but you don't recognize faces?
Nope.
God damn. Yeah.
Not at
So
all.
Hansi plays also Gertrud, which is extra funny when Hansi falls in love with Gertrud.
His name is Tore Johansson, and he is 74 years of age.
Really? He's as old as my uncle.
Yeah.
I believe. I think so, yes.
I just love that when you're Googling the show that everything is just black and white. All the pictures, everything.
Mm.
That tells you something about the age.
But yeah, I love that TV series.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's nostalgia. Don't take my nostalgia from me.
That means they were like 50 when they filmed it.
It was 94.
No,
so
40.
That's almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, so they were 40.
Yeah, 40. Which is what I thought it was, but I thought it was in like 2007.
I remember watching this when I was very young.
I didn't remember I was that young when I watched it.
No, you might not have been.
Might have seen a rerun the first time.
It's very possible. I think the earliest Christmas Advent shows I watched were Christmas in the House with the Strange Things. So Julehus med Rari.
Yeah.
Which I was very young then.
I remembered something.
Yeah.
It's not. That's sort of like the memories that don't stick that well because it's not good.
Yeah.
It's meh.
My first Christmas, Advent show thing was Skomakeren.
Oh yeah.
No, that's shitty.
I was
For children it's good though.
Not anymore.
I was apparently a really big fan of it when I was.
Yeah, I just tried rewatching it last year, and it's so slow.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Like all old television was, because
That is also one of the reasons why I like watching the Yule calendar now, because I binge watch it. I don't watch it a day at a time.
Yeah.
If I had to watch it a day at a time, I would
Because they're
snap.
fairly short episodes, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The episodes.
they're fairly short.
Oh yeah, the
There's
episodes are
very
like,
little content in them.
aren't they like 20 minutes?
Yeah,
Half
something
an hour?
like that.
Something like
20 minutes, I think.
that. Yeah.
But I just saw a clip from it recently, and it's something about playing some musical instruments. And the cobbler doesn't remember that he's going to play as well when he announces himself.
Mm.
And it goes like maybe 3 minutes from the realization that he is the one who's supposed to play. And then nothing happens. He just moves around a little bit, and then he starts playing.
Mm.
It's like in a modern show that would just have been cut between there, but
Possibly.
Yeah.
the cost of cutting was probably too high.
No.
Who knows?
Actually, the slow
Pace.
episodes were intentional.
Probably.
But that goes a lot of old television is very slow.
Oh yeah.
Most of it, because that was.
But I wonder actually, when now that we're talking about it, is that a decidedly Scandinavian tradition?
No.
Advent calendar shows.
Well, I don't know.
Because
I don't know of any American shows that are like that. Only movies.
Yeah.
No, there are, as far as I'm aware, at least. I'm not American nor Canadian. I know of no shows that have gone at least on the world stage.
Yeah.
In
And I'm thinking that if there were many, we would know.
Yeah.
Because we consume a lot of international content.
Yeah. Because I know the Danish do it, and I believe the Swedes do it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the Finns. I'm not
Yep.
certain.
They also have a version of that julekalender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Norwegians do. I'm not certain about Iceland. I think they consume what we make,
Yeah,
some of it.
Maybe.
But I think it's a decidedly Scandinavian thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool. I didn't know
Interesting.
that.
No?
Which means that this whole segment makes no sense for anyone listening.
Apologies to international
So
listeners.
if you're still listening, let me explain. They are TV shows that have 24 episodes The first episode comes out at December 1st,
Yes.
and the last comes out at December 24th.
Which is Christmas.
Yes.
And they are usually relatively short, between 10 and 30 minutes long.
Approximately. Yes.
Yeah.
So that you're able to consume them in
You and
This
children
is
are able to
24 days?
consume them. I believe they go out around the same time as children's TV after the
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, except for so that's very cool for our our national broadcasting service. They have everything on their streaming service.
Now they do.
Yeah, all the reruns, all the old shows,
Mm.
and the new. So the one coming out this year, they have those as well there,
Mm.
and they are locked until the same day.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Cool.
which I like.
Yeah, I
because
like
I
it.
want to see it the correct day. It's part of the
Yeah.
tradition. And so when you're on that service and you go into the show you want to see, and then you scroll down to current day and you see the next day, it's locked until sort of like 7 a.m. the next day.
Mm.
And you have to wait.
Yep.
That's
Well, no, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, not a.m.
I hate American time.
7
7
in the
o'clock.
afternoon.
1900 hours.
No, it's 700 hours.
7 in the afternoon.
7 in the morning.
No, that's only for Christmas Day. You wake up ungodly early in the morning,
Yeah,
and
but-
then you watch shows and movies
Yeah,
on TV.
But all these shows are unlocked, I believe, sometime after midnight.
Oh,
So that you can watch them in the morning. if you want to.
yeah,
Because
because
most
they
people have-
when I was young and
Yeah.
the Yule calendar came out, it only showed at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
No, 6, 7.
Now you can
Around that.
decide when you want to see it during that day.
Yes.
What a marvelous invention.
But also, I believe when they're done after the 24th,
Mm.
they're open until almost December again. So you can watch it the entire year if you want to, but then they lock everything.
Yeah, but anyway, those are Scandinavian Advent shows,
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Which are, for the most part, hugely popular in every generation. Not all of them, the typical ones so like when I was young, we had Christmas in the House with the Strange Things, Skomakargata, which is Shoemaker's Street,
Cobblers.
Cobbler Street. and Jul på låven, Christmas in the Barn, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Which was a parody on reality TV.
No, it was Nissene på låven.
Mm.
Yeah, the Santas in the barn. And then after those, at some point...
That one's been removed completely from everywhere
Yeah, I don't understand why.
because they had I believe it was something very racist. In them.
Really?
Yeah. So like very obviously racist.
I was a child then, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
No.
And then after that, the very popular Blue Mountain
Yeah.
game,
Blåfjell.
Blåfjell, and they had like 3 separate ones.
They had
follow-ups.
Yeah, they had Blue Mountain and they had Christmas at the Moon Top.
Yeah, Moontop.
Jul på månetoppen.
No. And they are I think the only ones that actually had a follow-up advent calendar that actually
Yeah.
was.
Because that was insanely popular. I believe that came out in 1990.
Yeah, all the
8?
children had to have blue Santa's hats
Yeah.
Yeah.
and blue outfits and everything blue.
So
We still see them today.
Oh,
what I like about that show today is that it's still extremely topical. Do you remember what it's about? What
I was a
the
teenager.
theme is? Yeah.
I was a teenager about
The theme of
point.
that show is racism. These blue Santas are very racist.
Oh yeah, they're racist against the red
Yeah,
ones.
Every episode until like the 16th episode starts with, if the day is blue, everything is good. If
The day is red.
No,
it's
if-
horrible.
if something is blue, everything is good, basically. So if you're blue, if music is blue, if the sky is blue, everything is good.
Mm.
But if it's something else, it's bad. And then around that time, 16th episode, I believe, 17th, a red Santa is found inside their cave.
Mm.
And oh my God,
Everything's horrible.
they go berserk. This is bad, this is bad, this is terrible.
This is doomsday.
Yeah.
No.
And then they have a thing with blue music is best. You need to have blue music. Red music is bad.
Mhm.
Blues is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then almost all of the Santas agree that the old rule that says that... So they have a rule, an ancient rule, saying that if a blue Santa brings a red Santa or a civilian
Mm.
into the cave, they have to go out of the cave. The thing is, if a blue Santa goes out of the cave during outside of the normal opening hours, because they have an hour a day they can go outside,
Yeah,
they just disappear. They die basically. So if you
I
bring
don't remember that.
no, so if you bring someone else into the cave, you're sentenced to death.
Oh.
And so one of them brings in a red one, hides them for a while. They find them, and then they decide to change the rules. And happy, no more racism, except for the parents of the main character. They're still super racist for a few episodes more, and then
What?
they also come around eventually.
I don't remember any
No.
of that.
No, so that's why it's actually this year is the first year that it's back on TV, or back on streaming though, because they removed it a few years ago, and there were basically riots in the capital.
Because they wanted it back.
Yeah. They had people going around with torches
Yeah.
in the capital asking for it to be back
So
available.
it's
People
it's the
care
most-
too much.
yeah, it's the most popular with kids that were born in like 93-ish and a little bit after.
92-ish.
Yeah, 92-ish and a little bit after.
Yeah, I missed it entirely.
Yes, more or less for me as well.
Yeah.
My sister watched it religiously.
I haven't seen the prequel.
My brother as well, apparently.
Yes.
I haven't seen the prequel. That's about.
Wait, you were born in 92?
That's why
You're the same age as my
That's
sister.
why I brought it down one year.
Yeah, no, but your sister, you're the same age as my sister. I didn't realize.
Cool.
Didn't think about it.
But yeah, the second one is about the Red Santas and more about the corporation and something. I haven't seen it.
Cooperation,
Cooperation.
not corporation.
Corporation. That could be something as well.
That could be a different movie.
And there's also like a theme about throwing garbage and repurposing and everything.
No.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I need to actually rewatch the Christmas in Blue Mountain and stuff because I didn't watch it properly when it came out, so I missed more or less all of that.
It's worth a watch.
Yeah.
It has a lot of plot holes, and I watch these things with my girlfriend, and we love just talking about every plot hole and everything that's wrong with it and everything that sucks.
You watch the bad and the good Christmas media because of nostalgia.
Yeah. But I also like watching things that I've seen before and just talking about everything that sucks about it. Like Harry Potter. I often watch Harry Potter and I'm like, that's stupid.
That's a plot
Time
hole.
turners? No time turners? Yeah. That
Mm.
kind of thing. But it's fun because I love Harry Potter. It's amazing. But I also love criticizing it. Anyway, we don't have any game to review.
No, I don't believe we do actually, unfortunately.
Didn't find a Christmas game, did we?
No.
No.
Ticket to Ride Scandinavia? No.
So we're ending this week on a happy note. No game.
No game. But hopefully, for everyone listening, you'll get games for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would be nice.
That's a fun Christmas tradition. We almost always,
Yeah.
for the last many years, we've played board games the day after Christmas.
Oh, cool. My family is
something.
decidedly not nerdy, so I don't have any
We always
traditions.
play games on that one.
Well,
traditions
my
for that.
brothers own a game store.
Yes, but you are exceptionally lucky in that regard.
My mother is not there at all,
Hmm.
so she doesn't play with us mostly. Sometimes, but not most of the time.
Can't have everything.
And we also have a Christmas tradition which only me and this brother share, and that is watching Doctor Who. It's now become a New Year's
New Year
tradition,
tradition.
but it's still a holiday tradition.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh.
at the very
And this
end.
one is going to be extra cool.
A question to partially have the end of this podcast on. Which of the new Doctor Who Christmas episodes do you enjoy the most?
For me, it's probably the Christmas Carol one.
Which is?
The one that's basically a retelling of the Christmas Carol.
Yes, flying fish and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a special place in my heart for 2 episodes. First one is the first one with David Tennant,
Yeah, I like the,
which is just amazing.
it's
Very
more,
not Christmassy. though.
very not.
I know,
It's
but
it's more Die Hard.
Yeah.
It's more Die Hard.
Yeah.
I know. It doesn't need to be Christmassy.
That's true.
And the other one is what is called The End of Time Part 2, which also came out on Christmas,
Which
Yeah.
which is the
the
last
town that's called
episode for
Christmas.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
So the first and last. If I'm not remembering incorrectly, I believe that came out.
What did he do in that one? Because I
He
do not
died.
remember.
Yes.
It's when he knocks 4 times. The old guy knocks on the thing.
Yeah, he just recently
It's
passed.
when the master takes the entire Earth prisoner.
I do not
Yeah.
recall what you mean.
It's a double episode that's ending the David Tennant's run
Yeah.
with the master taking him,
Yeah, that was
making him a baby and stuff.
that was a Christmas one.
Or and really, really old man.
Yeah, he makes the
Oh yeah,
Dr.
that one.
Very
Yeah,
old.
never mind.
Yeah.
I don't recognize those episodes as Christmas episode, but they are.
yeah they
But I
came out on
just
Christmas.
it's very
but-
not Christmassy.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
I prefer the Christmassy ones.
That is why that question was very hard for this guy because he remembers the Christmas episodes,
Mm.
but they're still Christmas specials. So
They are.
Christmas
They are.
episodes.
But I think I have to agree. The Christmas Carol knockoff one is it's Christmas sweet.
Just speaking of though, how excited are we for next year for the 60th anniversary?
Oh,
Of Doctor Who.
Which makes me realize it's 10 years since the 50th.
how is it 10 years already?
Ørjan, we are old. We are so old.
With the War
Damn
Doctor,
Yeah.
the voice of the... wait, no, that's the wrong show.
And do you
Mm.
guys know who's going to play the bad guy in
No.
the 60th special?
Nope.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
That's Jean-Luc Picard, is it not?
No,
Who's that?
it's
It's
Neil Patrick Harris?
he does everything. So it's like
How I Met Your Mother,
yeah, suit,
the suit guy.
Oh, him. He's fantastic.
Him,
the
yeah.
song and dance guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's awesome. Dr. Horrible.
Yeah, Dr. Horrible.
John Hurt.
Yeah.
Just sad he can't.
Neil
do this
Patrick
time.
Harris.
And the old guy.
That can only go well. I shouldn't have said that, but
The-
it's gonna go well.
The old guy, as you called him, that knocked 4 times in your favorite episode.
Yeah, he
is
also
back.
died recently.
He's back, but he's managed to film for the 60th first.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because the one that Sindre said is also, I think, my favorite Doctor Who one.
Yeah.
Which one?
The guy that knocks 4 times. The Christmas Carol knockoff.
Godfried.
Yeah, the Christmas Carol knockoff episode, kind of.
That's not the same
That's
episode.
entirely different episode. You just mentioned 2 different episodes.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about is not Christmassy at all, and it's when David Tennant takes his sort of like farewell tour.
Visits
Oh.
all his old companions to say goodbye.
Okay.
Because it's unfair that he has to die.
Hmm.
Then he dies.
What does he say? I'm not ready to go or something.
Yeah.
I had that line in my heart for a
Mm.
while.
And now he's back.
So that's cool.
David Tennant is the 13th Doctor.
Mm.
Isn't it 14?
14. He's 10 and 14.
Yeah, 14th.
10 and 14.
What?
Yes. The 14th Doctor.
Are they going back to David Tennant?
Yes. He.
No,
he-
they're
he-
going forward to David
yes,
Tennant.
he is the Doctor now.
He is?
Yes.
I've been out of
But I
the-
believe he's only going to be the Doctor for like a few episodes.
Yeah.
Oh. But
the,
he is my favorite Doctor.
The Doctor just. Well,
because I like the
well,
actor.
it's not that long ago, like a month or 2 ago, regenerated into David Tennant.
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
I need to watch Doctor Who.
Yeah,
again.
so good.
It fits very well with the last line, which I now had to Google because I can't
I
remember.
loved before you say that. I loved David Tennant's wife's tweet just after the episode, because it was what, daughter of 7.
5, isn't it?
Okay, daughter
No, 7. Yeah.
daughter of. Find out.
Daughter of something.
Yeah, daughter of an earlier Doctor.
Mm.
Yeah. 7th Doctor,
No,
isn't it?
Baker.
Baker. That's 5th, I believe.
I don't know the number.
So, daughter of the 5th.
Daughter of 5, girlfriend of 10, wife of 14.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because when he was 10th, she made an episode together with him, and That's how they met.
No.
She's also the daughter of the guy who
Fifth.
played the Fifth Doctor. And now when he's the Doctor again, they've married
Married.
since.
Yeah.
Which is
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Oh yeah, and of course she played his daughter in the episode.
The
Oh,
daughter,
yeah.
the doctor's daughter.
That's not weird at all. Isn't she like much younger than he is?
No, she just looks much younger.
Okay.
She's 37. He's probably 50 something.
Is it?
That's quite a difference,
yes,
though.
that is.
Because I believe he is around like 50. But not like 57. It has to be like 50.
51.
Yeah, 51 or 2.
That is
was about to
a
say.
bit different, yeah. Well, whatever.
37 and 50. Yeah, that's
You do you, boo.
yeah, 14 years difference approximately. Not a huge difference, but
50, yeah, that was correct. Start your thing again.
Yeah. Peter Davison, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep, daughter of 5th, girlfriend of 10th, wife of 13.
I don't remember things like that.
14, wife of 14.
So, David Tennant's wife.
Yes,
She is the 5th Doctor's
daughter.
daughter.
The actor.
Yes.
The actor. And she is the wife of the 10th Doctor.
Oh, she was the girlfriend of the 10th Doctor because they didn't marry until after he left.
Mm.
Still.
So
She's the wife of the 14th Doctor.
She's the daughter of the actor that plays the 5th Doctor. She was the girlfriend of the actor that played the 10th Doctor,
Yes.
and she is the wife of the actor that plays the 14th Doctor
Yes.
And she's the actual daughter
in the show.
in the show
Of
of
the
the 10th Doctor.
Yes, which is kind of weird.
Inbreeding.
Well, yeah.
In the show,
it's-
they don't bang,
No, it's a lot of weird.
but it is funny
It's
out
very-
of show.
Yeah.
In
How many kids
reality.
do they have now? Like 7?
I have
What?
no idea.
Yeah. A
Really?
lot of kids.
God
And I
damn,
think they just got a new
that's
one.
too many.
And one of their kids just played in a House of Dragon.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Have you seen the House of Dragon?
A couple episodes. Not
Okay. No, he plays one of the not Lannisters. What are they
Yeah.
called? The House of
Dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, House of the Dragons.
No.
Targaryens.
Yes.
Targaryens. Yeah, he's playing one of the Targaryens.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very cool.
I started watching it, and then the Lord of the Rings show came out, and I watched that instead.
Yes.
And then I kind of dropped out of.
Everything
Should
else.
probably watch it again, but
I'm trying to rate the House of Dragons versus the Lord of the Rings show, but that's for another episode.
yeah.
Mm.
We have yet again come to the end of an episode. If you enjoy what we're doing, please like and subscribe. And if you're listening on YouTube, please hit the notification bell below to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Thank you all for listening, and have a magical day and a happy holiday. Bye, nerds.